You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday night edition.
Last Friday night, if you remember, it was ladies' night. Oh, what a night with girls' sectionals. Tonight, it's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Non-conference boys showdowns drenching the docket.
We didn't even practice that. History on the line for a couple of area players. Exactly. We're taking a trip to Elkhart while good old football rivalry is renewed on the hardwood between Snyder and Homestead.
But we start at Wayne. About 3 weeks ago, Whitko head coach Rob Irwin diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. He took a leave of absence from the team to undergo chemotherapy treatments, and he was supposed to return to the sidelines in time for the sectional tournament. But tonight, it was Irwin returning to the bench a couple weeks early. Good news. Irwin's second-ranked TRC champs taking on the Wayne Generals. Wayne senior Xavier Brown, 2 points away from 1,000. He says, forget 2, I'm going to bury you 3. That's the 1,000-point mark. You think he was excited about it? They stopped the game, give him the ball, and his mom gave him a big hug. You saw the tears. We're going to hear from him in a bit. But how about the game? Oh, Max Elder with the layup. Whitko down 1, then it's Logan Irwin, the coach's kid, burying the 3. He had 31 points, but Brown, not to be denied on his big night, he had 36 points, and then it's Kendon Lewis coming up with the jam. It's Wayne going on to win this one, 84-61, but the big story, loving to see that smile of Coach Rob Irwin on the sideline yet again for Whitko.
I couldn't wait. I was driving my wife crazy. I just wanted to go sit in the gym. And this was the first, it lasted, I think, 5 minutes before I was mad at him because they didn't guard somebody. But, oh well. My counts right now, my blood counts are better than when I actually went into the hospital. So now it's just getting my strength back and doing what I'm supposed to do. But, I feel good.
I really haven't took it in yet, but, it really means a lot to me. A lot, because I work my butt off, in practice. I just worked out. And I work hard every day.
Big nights for Mr. Brown. Mr. Irwin. Whitko travels to Churubusco tomorrow. Wayne at New Haven on Monday.
We tip our hats to you, Mr. Irwin. Good to see you back on the sidelines. Well, after tying the NHC title last year, Homestead winning the conference outright this season with a perfect 7-0 record. The Spartans looking for an 8th straight win, hosting 12-5 Snyder. And we picked this one up a little late. It's Joe Oliveri to Evan Rhodes. He drains the 3. He would have 21 points on the night. Back comes Snyder. Brett Odom dumps it off to Akeem Kelsaw for 2 of Kelsaw's 16 points. But back comes the Spartans. That's Drew Seary hits the 3, makes it a 1-point game heading into the 4th. But that's when the Panthers take over. The Spartans take over. That's Nick Gamble with 20 points. Here comes the Panthers and Nick Lewis. He would pay Snyder tonight with 23 points as Snyder gets the big win, 69-61 the final.
This is a game of runs. We make a run, the opponent make a run. So we wasn't scared at all. And it's getting close to sectional time, so we got to start winning and starting to jail.
We're doing what we talked about all year. We want to be playing our best basketball the first week in March, and we want this to continue on. We don't want our season to end next week or in 2 weeks from now. We want to keep playing and playing and playing. We have a great senior team with great team chemistry. We're very proud of our young men at Snyder High School.
And Homestead will host Northrop on Tuesday. Snyder wraps up the regular season hosting Marion next Friday.
All right, Bishop Luers hosting Warsaw. The Tigers' Nick Moore, the area's leading scorer, was out with a knee injury. We want to see him against James Blackman Jr., but it was not to be. How about first quarter action? Evan Blackman, I should say. The drive, the 2. Then you're going to see more from Evan catching it and driving. Nice move right there. He had 10 points in the first quarter alone. Luers up 9 after 1. Second quarter, Lucas Gross for Warsaw got those good jeans. Left hand there to score a bucket, but Kenny Mullen, he can pass it, finds James Blackman Jr. Bishop Luers up 8 at the half. Fourth quarter now. Blackman Jr. buries the 3. Luers up 10. He had 22, which is right at his average, but Warsaw not done. Jarrett Bloom. Bloom goes the dynamite for 3, and then it's Gross working inside. Watch the lefty. So smooth. Warsaw would cut the lead to just 2 points, but Luers pulls away, hitting its free throws down the stretch as the Knights win 54-51.
Just had to come out and just push the ball, and that's what we did. Even though Nick Moore wasn't playing, we still had to keep up to the intensity. But we played good overall.
Moore's their playmaker, and it would have been a whole different game if he was playing, but I still think we would have accomplished a win.
Warsaw goes to Marion on Wednesday. Lewis tries to wrap up the SAC title, hosting Northside next Friday. I smell game of the week.
And Northside trying to end a two-game slide at Carroll. Tyler Alt, the Chargers senior, needing just 6 points for 1,000. I think he decided he wanted to get that out of the way early. First possession, bucket in the foul, hits the free throw, so he needs this for 1,000. Bottom. Welcome to the 1,000 club, Mr. Alt. He would score 10 of his 19 points in the first quarter, but Northside hanging around. Andy Bachman, 2 of his 9 points, and Antonio Wilson kicks it out to Jacob Kindig, buries 3 of his 10. Jeremy Jones drops in 13 as Northside comes back to win this one, 45-42.
ACAC bracket buster Heritage at Concordia. They have the dance team on the floor. Second quarter, Concordia's Tanner Spencer. A little layup action right there. But Heritage coming back. Matt Sorg hit a big shot earlier this week. But the Cadettes up 14 at the half, and they were dancing about it. Third quarter, Nate Scheiman turned around Jay. He had 11 points to the big man from Heritage, but Casey Edding, big man, big game. The 6'7 senior had a game-high 16 points. Then it's Nolan Harris putting the icing on the cake here as Concordia pulls out a win, 71-46.
After losing 10 in a row, Bishop Dwenger looking for a 4th straight win, hosting East Noble tonight. The Knights down 15 early. They storm back. TJ Blair off glass for 2. Then Trevor Yates bringing the rain with the big 3. The game was so big, Tyler Eifert was out there. He's going to do good things in South Bend next season, so I hear. Greg Kaiser, baseline drive for the Saints, keeps it close, but, a little love on the sideline. Matt Kostoff and Vince Beasley, they were teaming up against the refs. A.J. Dove, bucket the foul. East Noble pulls this one out 50-47.
Nice win for East Noble. Harding running a 5-game winning streak of their own on the road at Elkhart Memorial. We picked this one up in the first. The babyface assassin. Mike Stevenson drops it in. Hawks up by 5 early. Memorial's Todd Johnson pulls up, drops it in. Memorial takes a 2-point lead thanks to that bucket. Harding's Dominique Williams stepping outside here. He would knock down the 3-pointer. Harding takes a 1-point lead. Later you're going to see Stevenson popping from deep. Harding up 5 there, but the Hawks cannot hold on. They fall to Elkhart Memorial 62-50. Well, that'll do it for all the SAC teams in action. After the break, we're going to hit up a few more teams from the NCC, NECC, NHC, and the ACAC.
And that includes Bluffton. How will the Tigers respond after a disappointing loss at Heritage? They cost them the outright conference title. You'll find out after the break.